Welcome to Innovators Edge and Executive Studio, where we are thrilled to provide you with the most transformational leaders and innovators in the industry. And this afternoon we're joined by Donna Peeples, the Chief Customer Officer at Pypestream.
Thank you, Wayne.
Welcome.
It's great to be here.
So we've known each other since before your days at Pypestream.
Yes, we have.
And so, your life in the insurance industry started at a little company called AIG, I think.
Yeah, we both grew up in the insurance business.
So exactly. So talk to me about your experience, a little bit at AIG with customer experience and why that was such an important deal, and then maybe connect some dots as to why Pypestream was so, I guess, a little bit of a magnet for you.
Yeah, well, like so many companies in insurance and in other industries, the world had changed and the market was shifting, and the way people expect to communicate and transact with brands has changed dramatically. I mean, it wasn't that many years ago that I was buying billboards and radio, and now everything is digital and it's on demand. People want what they want, the way they want it, when they want it. Right. I always joke and I tell people, if I want to talk to my children, I have to text them.
Right.
And if they call me, I freak out because there's blood or money involved. Exactly. You can be sure of that. Yeah. But what really intrigued me, I was trying to balance, how do I more deeply engage with my customers, but still satisfy the security requirements, the data privacy, the compliance issues that are so prominent in insurance and in other highly regulated verticals. So when I encountered Pypestream, I'd never seen a platform that was able to connect the dots between systems that didn't connect, right, and people that were having difficulty connecting, but still meet those regulatory requirements. So that was the magnet.
So just to be clear for the audience, you were the Chief Customer Experience Officer for AIG.
That's correct.
So you had a little bit of experience in the whole customer thing, right?
Absolutely, and what a great opportunity that was. I learned so much.
Yeah, so you hear a lot these days about customer centricity. And we were talking earlier about the fact that, to me, that's a little bit like fingernails on a chalkboard, because yes, what it communicates is that you're looking at the customer and you're not taking the time to gain perspective from the shoes of the customer.
Absolutely.
Pypestream's built on that notion of looking at a circumstance or an industry from the customer, right?
That's exactly right. We look at business processes and how can we automate through the magic of chatbots and AI and natural language understanding and machine learning to get that end user to resolution as quickly and as crisply as is possible. I mean, we take it so seriously, Wayne, that, as you know, we don't think of ourselves as a technology company, we think of ourselves as a customer experience company.
Right, yeah, and all the customer wants when they have a problem that triggers an insurance question is, fix my problem.
That's right, whether it's policy admin or quote to bind or something in claims management, first notice of loss, or something as simple to you and I as policyholders as, where's my claim in process?
Right, so Pypestream, because it's customer focused, is an interesting way for most insurance companies to kind of enter this whole notion of innovation.
Right.
And so not only are those companies taking a step toward innovation, they're taking a step toward innovation and customer experience.
That's right.
Talk to us about that, how that's worked out for you.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's any big secret. Insurance as a category has been low interest, low involvement, much by choice. And if we're honest, who gets really excited about buying insurance?
Right.
Even more, filing a claim.
Exactly.
So I think, as customers have become a great equalizer between brands. So we live in a world now where if a great experience with Amazon has happened, customers aren't resetting a button in their head and thinking, oh, I'm talking to my insurance carrier now, so
my expectations should go down,
exactly.
Right?
So we all have to understand where that bar is being set and what the expectations are. Innovation is interesting because you've got arguably one of the oldest models in business in insurance, and you've got all of this change. I mean, the rate of technology change, the variety, the velocity, the volume of change. I mean, it's just a struggle to keep up. So what I've seen, if you'd have told me even 3 years ago that insurance would have been our fastest growing vertical, I'd have probably laughed at you, you know? But I think there has been this awakening that insurance, as is evidenced by all of the conferences we go to and we speak at, everybody's hungry for information. They know they have to change or be left behind.
Right. Well, yeah, 3 years ago you might have laughed at me, but I think 2 years ago I told you were going to be.
You did tell me so.
I told you it was going to work out like that.
That's right.
Pypestream is a kind of an aggregation of a lot of technologies
Yes.
and a lot of capacities. I think it'd be a gross understatement to think of Pypestream and chatbot.
Oh, yeah.
So talk to us about what the differentiators are between other customer experience companies that use chatbots and what Pypestream does and what's behind your technology.
Absolutely. Well, it's a proprietary platform. We now have 5 patents. Among them, the first was our platform. But there are competitors around certain parts and component pieces of the platform, like chatbots. You mentioned that. Chatbots are pretty much a commodity these days. So we don't think about ourselves as chatbot builders. We think of ourselves as an end-to-end platform that helps insurance companies and other industries that are highly regulated live in this on-demand economy. We believe there's a huge opportunity, especially for insurance, because they can leapfrog all the other innovations that have gone on. It's not about 2x, it's about 10x for them.
Right.
So our platform connects those systems in the background, delivers a very secure, encrypted environment, not only for conversations, but for transactions to happen, and then connects on the front end to either an SDK into an existing app. We can be the app, we can manifest as a responsive web or on a web chat, even in Facebook and the Internet of Things, wearables and telematics.
And the data that you capture through these digital conversations,
Yes.
Who owns that data? Where does it reside?
The enterprise owns that data.
Okay.
So that was really important. As I was looking for solutions, when I was on the other side of the equation, everything I found was so socially architected that it could never pass my compliance review and my security and data issues. So our enterprise customers' data is always their data, and it's delivered in a very encrypted way. We even turn over security keys to them if they like that.
Right. And that is one of the huge differentiators, right?
Yes.
Is in this day when Equifax just had a massive...
I was likely breached.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's a lock on my account.
Yeah. So,
much to my husband's delight.
Exactly. So, so you think about that. And so this data privacy and data protection is a huge thing. And
It
so
is.
the security aspects of Pypestream, I think, is what makes it so unique.
Yes.
And what makes it so, what's the integration of Pypestream into carrier platforms?
Yes.
Doable.
Absolutely, and whether it's an off-the-shelf system, some of our favorites are Guidewire or Duck Creek or Avaya or Oracle or SAP, but everybody's dirty little secret is that we all have those homegrown systems or those systems that are out of date or have been customized to fit our own needs. So we can integrate into all those systems and make possible for sometimes the first time a very elegant and sophisticated handoff between departments and functions. Customer doesn't care what department they're talking to, they just want a solution.
So I had made this statement about 7 or 8 months ago to somebody that I believe that Pypestream was going to become a standard in the industry by the end of 2017.
Thank you, that's high praise.
I think I might have missed it. It might take an extra 6 months, but I think that you guys are on your way to doing that. And what that is a testament to is your ability to integrate. I'll go back to what I said a while ago, integrate with a carrier.
Yes.
That when a carrier engages with Pypestream and they go down their compliance department goes, okay, what about this? Check. You guys hit all the boxes, right?
Yeah, and let's face it, it's been very rare in my career, and you and I have talked about it in yours too, that there are solutions available that can address the top line in a positive way and help these companies manage their middle line. So imagine a world where NPS scores, loyalty, and sales go up, but your costs go down.
makes pretty good margin sense,
Yes,
right?
it
It makes for a good bottom line. So what's ahead for Pypestream? I know you guys are, your calendar's pretty full with engagements with companies. So what's out there for you guys?
It is more and more growth. We are on a great trajectory, not only adding enterprise clients here onshore in the U.S., but in other markets around the world, and exploring the different proof of concepts and expansions into these accounts. One of the issues we have, and it's a great problem to have, is that when we start talking about the capabilities of Pypestream and the solutions we provide, people start thinking about, oh, well, we could do this, we could do that, we could do the other thing. And so really making sure there's a great experience and we nail those executions is what we're really focused on. The other thing is operationalizing these processes and the governance structure that we've worked so hard to put in place as a foundation so that we're a scalable business and we sustain ourselves.
Right. So, one of the things I mentioned to somebody earlier is, Pypestream is one of those insurtechs, if you will, and I say that in kind of air quotes because insurance was not on your radar in the early days.
No. We actually started out foundationally, we've stayed the course around who we were and what we were creating. But in the beginning, like so many SaaS models, we were focused on small and medium businesses, and we're quite successful. In just a matter of months, we have over 15,000 small and medium businesses on the platform. But what came to be, because of our ability to meet these security protocols and deliver an encrypted experience and date and timestamp all of those transactions, it was clearly an enterprise solution. So I think that was the turn we made.
Exactly. So when the insurtechs here at ITC 2017 and elsewhere, when they look out across the innovation landscape, I think they can look to Pypestream as kind of something to aspire to.
Yes, thank you.
Your technology is top drawer, right? It's world class. Your culture and the people that drive the business, fundamentally just outstanding. And I think a lot of people kind of look to you guys and say, wow, one of these days I could be you guys.
Well, thank you very much, Wayne. I appreciate that.
Well, Donna, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Great, appreciate it.
Thank you, Wayne.